make me feel a way like I ain't never felt before you.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Rebel's Way. Today we'll be touring our new condo. Okay, the name of this condo building is the IDEO. And of course, yes, we're here in Bangkok still. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't been nowhere yet. But here we are. All right, so right here downstairs, we have Max Value, which is a grocery store. They got pretty good stuff in there. I've been there maybe 3 or 4 times. Yeah, from your chicken to your sides, your rice. They got pre-made rice, raw rice. It's literally a small market, and it's convenient. So you ain't got to go all the way to Lotus's or Big C or anything like that. All you got to do is go downstairs. So that's pretty dope. Key card service. This is the lobby. As you can see, nice touch. Looks very modern. You have your front desk here, but I've never seen nobody there. I literally never seen anybody there. And they have Wi-Fi for the building also, which is pretty neat. If you're like a coffee drinker, we have a If you're a coffee drinker, we have a dispenser for your coffee. I might be hitting that up. I want a cocoa. And then right over here, we got soft drinks, like some mineral waters and, oh yeah, quick snacks, quick microwave food up top. And then what I needed a week ago, you have a medicine one also. Oh, and you got lady products too. So yeah, pretty convenient. So once again, you gotta use your key to the next phase. All right, before we hit the elevator, here's the mail room. As you can see, yeah, I think this is their office with all the cameras and so forth. Correction, this isn't the office. This is where you pick up your packages. So as you can see, a lot of packages inside and down here as well. So you see, they celebrate Halloween in Thailand too. They celebrate all the same holidays. So the decor, you're gonna see a lot of that around here too. So we got one more stop before we get on the elevator. Once again, here goes some more decor. Halloween is amongst us. Now, right through here, you have your service elevator in case the main elevators go down. Throughout this door is where you pick up your grab. Show you guys. Right here, you pick up your grab. They got numbers on the doors. Then also, you could get you some water. I think it's like 6 packs of water for 58 baht. So roughly $1.50 for a 6-pack of water, big bottles, which is pretty decent. Oh, and then also, this is your smoking area around this way. No smoking in the condos, and also no smoking on the balcony. So if you're a smoker, you come down here, you walk around, you have a smoking area. Now to the elevator, my beautiful people. So real quick while we're on the elevator, the elevators broke down on us like 2 days ago. The elevators broke down on us, and I was in the midst of coming to get shaved from the gym, and like while I was on the elevator, just shut down. Kind of crazy. So we have to use a service elevator for the rest of the day, which has me thinking, do I really want to live in a high rise? Because how often elevators do go down. That's a lot of stairs to be climbing. But, And then we're staying on the 20th floor, but I'm not supposed to be not supposed to go to the 20th floor. We're actually going to the 28th floor to show you guys everything else that comes with the amenities of the condo. All right, guys, so we are on the 28th floor. Let's go. All right, through these doors, I don't know what you would call this. I say the game room. It's pretty toasty up here. But you have foosball. I'll kick somebody's ass in this. I ain't played yet. You got your sitting area right here. You actually have multiple sitting areas. Conference. And then like the view from this area is pretty nice too. This condo has great views when you're way up on the 20th floor, 28th floor. Great views. We have a pool table, but I haven't seen not one pool ball on this table yet. So I don't know if they got it behind a desk or whatever it may be, but the pool sticks over here. Of course, you have a TV in here. The aesthetics are there, man. Like I said, very modern. You can't be mad at how modern it looks. It doesn't look old or ran down. So if you're making your way from America from like a really modern condo, this should be like an easy transition. And then across the hall, before we go there, I want to show you guys this. This condo does have its own laundry room. You have your washer, your dryer. You can buy your detergent here. Wash and dry. I believe it's like 10 baht per load. It's very inexpensive. It's not bad at all. But it's only 6, so you do have to make sure you're down here early, or just I guess before you bring all your stuff down here, you probably should make sure that something is empty, so you won't be carrying down and bringing it back up. That kind of thing. Just prepare for it. How you doing, son? And now on to I like to call this like study hall, maybe like study hall, or I'm gonna be quiet. I don't want to be too loud. Now it feels good in here. So this area right here. All right, guys. So this area right here is where you can pick a book, sit down, read a book, bring your own book, just to get out of the comforts of your own home. If you work from home, come down here, get some work, put some work in. You know what I mean? Type some emails, CC. But yeah, so this is a quiet area outside of your condo that you can come and spread your wings a little bit, get some work done, read, however you want to do it. And so far, I think that's pretty much it for my part. So I'm gonna switch over to my wife.
Alright guys, so let's finish showing you some of the amenities before we head up to the apartment. So over here they have this nice stairwell to get up to the pool and the gym area, but you can also take the elevator and just hit the 29th floor and get to it that way. We're going to take these stairs. Follow me. Alright, so let's head on out. So this is an outside library area. However, I think they're doing some constructions out here. Normally you'll be able to sit over there and read. Now guys, feast your eyes on this. Look at this view. So guys, that will be our infinity pool, and as you can see, there is a beautiful view. You're gonna get it on both ends of it. Now, we have a walkway through it, but it's actually through the pool area, as you can see. Take a look. So we're actually gonna step over these, which I think is really neat, and head over to that gym over there. Follow me. So I do want to show you that they do have an outside shower. This is a saltwater pool. So they do have an outside shower that you can get into right there. And then they have a men and women's bathroom as well. And the gym is right over here. So this is our fitness gym. It's not a big space, but it does do the trick. As you can see, they do daily cleaning in here. We have 2 treadmills, a bike. We have a bench right here. Some more weighted equipment. Some ellipticals, and more bikes. And as you can see, a gorgeous view while you're working out. So this space, guys, is not a big space, but it does do the trick. Now, we have found that when we're in the gym, people may be waiting for the treadmills, or someone's waiting for us to get off the treadmills. So I think for a longer term stay, I would want a bigger gym, or they do have gyms where you can purchase gym memberships, but it does the trick. All right, guys, so now I'm going to take you to that elevator that I was telling you guys about. Because, like I said, there is 2 ways to getting to this part. You do not have to take those stairs. We'll just walk back over. And here is the elevator to the 29th floor. Now, this is the highest level that this does go to. I do believe there is some condos up there, but this is the highest level that it goes to. And surprisingly, today we have not been having to wait for elevators, and that has not been our story since we've been here. But like I said, you do need key card access to get on the floors that you're accustomed to. So we're on 20. There we go. I really have enjoyed this condo. We was at a low rise in our last condo, so this is considered a high rise. We were on the 20th floor. The last one was on the 3rd floor. They did have a small gym as well, but it had even less equipment. So this is actually a little bigger. And now let's take a look to our room. Okay, so I'm actually going to take you to the trash area before we go to our room. Um, They generally in Thailand have tiny trash cans, so taking out your trash daily is going to be a thing. So this is the area, the garbage room. The lights do cut on themselves, but they have your recycling bin, another bin, and it looks like some people put mattresses and boxes there. That's the first I've seen that, but they take it out for you. So one thing I do love about this is how you enter your room. There's 2 ways. They do have a lock and key where you can put your key in, but they also have this neat thing, which is the keypad, and you touch it like that, and you tap your card, and it automatically unlocks. So let's go in. All right. Another cool feature is you see how it locks automatically. I absolutely love that. As you can see, this is very welcoming. we are doing an Airbnb. So this is some of the things that you probably won't normally see in condos because it wouldn't be there. But look at this kitchen. I know it seems tiny, but me and my husband both have been in there. I've been washing dishes while he has been cooking, and it's been more than enough space. And what I love about this location is she has so much cooking material to use. You see that? And if you look over here, all of these you're able to use. You have your coffee pot, toaster, conventional oven, air fryer, all your pots and pans. And this is where we keep our house shoes as well. And another thing, do we see this fridge? If you saw our other condo, you saw how tiny that fridge is. Look how big this fridge is. You're able to actually store quite a bit. We cooked spaghetti last night, my husband's favorite dish. This is our second time cooking spaghetti since we've been here in the month. So we do have some leftovers. I do believe this condo is smaller than our last condo. I want to say this is about 20 to 22 square meters versus our last condo was 30 square meters. But that condo had a tiny couch. Me and my husband both cannot sit on that couch, which is something that we truly, it really irked us. Now, this couch right here, we both can fit on comfortably. We both can sit on this comfortably. And even more, if you can pull this out and it becomes a bed. So when we were in Atlanta, Georgia, we spent a lot of time on our couches and probably slept on our couches watching TV, cuddling up more so than our beds. So this gave us a really good homey vibe, which I absolutely love. And look at the decor. Didn't she do an amazing job with the decor? We have our Xbox set up, and look at this patio. You can push this patio all the way open, and you have this space for eating and looking at this amazing view. We also stored some of our luggage right here. And if you do the washing, I don't know if you saw it in the living room. I don't know if you saw in the kitchen area, there is a washer. So normally Thai people do hang their clothes up to dry. So this is where we're hanging up to dry. Now this patio is closed in. Most patios we've seen are not closed in, but you can still get some fresh air. Let me show you how. And now you got some fresh air. Isn't that nice? So imagine like a nice little late night. Oh, wait, you should see the views at night. It is gorgeous. I actually sat out here and read my Bible last night at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It was so beautiful. So we're going to go back into the condo and another thing that I love that our last condo did not have, it was so hard for us to keep those floors clean because we would walk the streets. But definitely when we get our long-term condo, have to get this. It is so cool. And it gets up everything. It is really good. Really good. Nice, cute little vacuum. Okay, so now to what she calls happy place. Okay, like as I stated before, the decor in here is really nice. Now, I do love the decor and I think it does add a really nice, homey, and beautiful touch to it. But I do think it takes away from a little bit from the spaces. As you can see, this is holding up, and these are really just placements. They're not real books, guys. Just for the decor, right? But something that we greatly appreciate, because at our last condo we used the kitchen table as our desk for our desktop. We brought our desktop with us. It already came with a desktop, and it has drawers and chairs for us to fit, and you still get that beautiful view. And you still have some cabinet space underneath here. We haven't even tried out the bed yet, but it is here and it is comfy for you to use. I think Thailand actually keeps their beds a little more stiffer than America. You can tell that she has a little bit of a pillow top up there, but it's all good. Now you do have some storage place with these drawers. So we do have some of our stuff in these drawers. She provided the towels and everything for us. Again, some more cabinetry space that we do have stuff in. And you can put these in this closet. But like I said, if you saw on the other side, we did have our suitcase over there, our big suitcase that had most of our clothes. And my husband's suitcase is right over here, which makes it a little hard for coming in and out of the room. Or trying to use the closet. So if it can have just a bit more space so you can like store your luggage, and I'm sure if this was our permanent home, we'll be able to find somewhere for it to go. But let me move this out the way so I can show you inside the closets. Like I said, so we did use it for storage. So we do have some of our things up here. Even one of these lock, which is really nice. And the other closet, she provided us with robes and again, more storage space. And these up here are storage space too. They're empty. I think some of them have stuff up there, but there's also storage space there. Now on to the bathroom. It took us a while to figure out how to turn on the bathroom light because it is not inside the bathroom, y'all. This is gonna turn on the bathroom light. So this is our bathroom. One thing that it provided that the other one did not is a dirty clothes bin. We did not have a dirty clothes bin, so like our clothes was like piling up on the floor at our last place, but this one does provide. Also, they don't have towels normally in Thailand, so we had to purchase some loofahs, which was not actually hard to find for the towels, but plenty of shower space. I love that they have the like counter space in the shower, but it's plenty enough space to do what you need to do. So that is the end of the tour of our condo. It's not a big space, but it's more than enough for me and my husband. As I stated, we're usually hip to hip unless we're annoying each other, and then we'll go to separate rooms. One would be in the living room and one would be in the bedroom. So it's more than enough space for us. Well, on to the interesting part, the price. So as I previously stated, this is an Airbnb. Actually, we chose to go with Airbnb because we're still trying to figure out where in Bangkok we want to stay, what areas that we are liking. Also, just trying to figure things out, and we would hate to lock in a lease for a year, not knowing, wishing we would have known certain things, didn't know. Like, for instance, our last condo was not near MTR, baby? MRT station. MRT. Our last condo was not near MRT, so we did a lot of Grab. This one is right next to an MRT, so we have been on the train and using Mike and Ike, baby, walking around the streets, and it has been way more affordable. But on to the thing that you want to know. Far as Airbnbs, we did pay more than our last spot, but as I told you, the last spot was a little bit bigger. We paid $700 at that one for a month. For here, we're paying $900. So it is a little more pricey, and I'm sure it's because of all that she does provide in her Airbnb. Also, being next to that MRT station is a huge plus. But if you were to go ahead and purchase this condo not on Airbnb and just rent it out, the most that I saw the condo for is for 15,000 baht, which is roughly $450. So half the price that we're getting on Airbnb. But of course, you will lock yourself into a year contract when you do that. So it can be very affordable for this nice space, especially if it's only one person living here. More than enough space. Well, thank you guys for joining us on our condo tour. We will be here for the next 2 months. We're going to extend for a little longer at this one other than the last place. We cannot wait to show you our long-term condo, and we'll see you next time and continue to make the world turn.
Oh yeah. Enough with all that stalling. Act like you know I got options. And my fool for choosing you should be easier if you would see through your transparency. Ain't sparing me, let's communicate without the third degree. Late night flowing like poetry. Slow strokes every single like floor tree. My lord, I need loyalty over love. Type of shit that